guys, we're gonna do spaghetti al Nerano, okay? So this is one of my favorite pastas actually. I do it a little bit differently. I like to kind of do it in stages. So first things first is I basically make a garlic and oil sauce, but I toast off my squash, right? So I'm gonna just sit here, get your garlic. Same thing, nice even slices here. All right. I do about 2 cloves. The other one was a little small, so I'm gonna do a third one. All right, one more. All right, so that's done. Then the next part, we're gonna take our zucchini, okay? So what I'm gonna do is go nice and thin on this, just like that. So I'm trying to go paper thin because we're basically gonna fry this in the oil, all right? Obviously, watch your finger. And try to do a good amount because if not, this is just basically a garlic and oil, but we're gonna fry the zucchini. All right, now, that's plenty. We don't need to put any more in there. Set this guy aside. We can use that for something else later. Get your heat going, all right? Really high heat. Get your oil in there. Decent amount of oil because we're frying the zucchini first. All right. As that's going, we're gonna get everything else set up. So we're actually gonna have our parsley set because we're gonna add the parsley to this later. Take this, you're basically gonna roll this up into a little ball just like that, maybe a little bit tighter. And then same thing, we're gonna give it a nice slice. We don't chop our herbs, we slice our herbs. And then I like to do something a little different in my Nerano. Instead of everybody else, they all use parsley, I put a little basil in mine. Because I just really like the way that basil and zucchini taste. So I'm gonna add a little bit of basil in here, all right? Same exact technique, roll it up, slice. Whole importance of slicing instead of chopping is that you're leaving the oils intact in the actual herb as opposed to leaving it on your cutting board. You'll hear me say that a lot, so. All right, just like that. Oil's getting hot, you can see it's starting to smoke. We're gonna give it a test run and see how this guy turns out. Nope. Just like that, fail. All right, we'll give that a sec. All right, a little bit more. All right, so I'm all about mise en place and always trying to have everything ready. So here you go, you can see it basically. Zucchini, you have your garlic that you thinly slice, you have your parsley mixed with your basil, you have some chili flakes here, and we're gonna pull this all together. The last things we add is a little bit of provolone and then some pecorino and Parmigiano Reggiano. So everything's here and everything's ready. All right, check that guy again. Getting there. Not quite, but close. There she is. There you go. All right, start adding them in. You don't want to overcrowd these because you're basically frying the zucchini, right? Check them every so often and make sure that you're not burning one side. We're gonna do the zucchini in stages. I like a lot of zucchini in my spaghetti Nerano, so I'm gonna go a little bit more than normal. Give that a second and we'll do this in stages, all right? And you have a little plate here. You're basically gonna put your finished products in so we can kind of do this, like I said, in stages. Flip that guy over. That's how toasted you want to see it, right? You want to see some color on there. Just keep moving these around. Again, we say it all the time, it's not a race. Take your time. Cook it the right way. Ooh, there we go. All right, that guy's good. We're gonna pull that guy down. That's good. All right, almost there on this batch. Kind of give it a little swirl like that. All right, pull that guy down. These are basically all there. All right, so we're gonna pull all these off. Just like that. All right, we're gonna do the next batch. I'm gonna turn that heat down a little bit because now the last thing you want for this thing to do is to start burning on you, all right? That guy around a little bit. You can already see it toasting. Make sure you don't burn them. Last thing you want is some bitter zucchini. All right, take these all out. And then what we're actually gonna do is, because I feel like this needs to have a little bit more zucchini flavor in here, I'm gonna turn this all the way off, all right? We're gonna take this zucchini, we're gonna add a little bit more flavor to this, all right? So what we're gonna do is take this skin, basically do one of these movements here where you're chopping the outside off, all right? And then what we're gonna do is nice thin slices just like that. And I'm gonna want this to disintegrate in the sauce, all right? And then we're gonna take that and turn it sideways, just like this. And you're gonna do nice thin slices, all right? Just like that. So normally I would do this with a cheese grater, but I'm kind of trying to show you just in case you don't have a box grater or cheese grater at the house, which if you don't, please go out and buy one soon because you should always have one in your house. Just like that. And then we'll do the last two right here. Turn that guy, same thing. Same thing with this guy. And turn it. All right, now let's finish this pasta dish up, all right? So, a bit too much oil here, so I'm gonna get rid of some. All right, just a little bit. You don't wanna get rid of it all. You can always save this for another time. All right, let's put that aside. Now, right back into your pan, get that on high. All right, and let's go in stages now. So now we're gonna go garlic first. All right after the garlic, you're gonna do little touch of chili flake. Very simple, very easy, very little. And you throw in your zucchini, okay? Now, you're gonna wanna move this around. Last thing you wanna do is burn any of that, all right? Already smells good. All right, just like that. Start getting out a little bit of color. See, there's a decent amount of oil in there, but that's the whole point. You want it to be like a garlic and oil, all right? Give that another second. You want to toast this off just a little bit more. All right, now we're gonna stop the cooking process, all right? We're gonna hit it with a little bit of water. Put it on the heat, turn it down a little bit. Now we're gonna cook the pasta, all right? So take your pasta right into your boiling water, just like that. All right. All right, and you're gonna get this guy to move around a little bit. The last thing you wanna do is get these stuck. All right, and then we're gonna pull this all together. It's gonna take 2 seconds now. Same idea when you're cooking pasta. You wanna cook it, if it's fresh, you wanna cook it about 50% of the way. All right? A little bit more. You can already see inside the pan, you got that beautiful caramelization of everything that's in there. Your garlic, you got a little bit of chili flakes. You basically made a garlic and oil sauce, all right? All right, almost there. Almost. All right, now get some more of that pasta water in there. Add your pasta. And now be patient and just stir this guy up. starch from the pasta is already loosening up. You can already see it turn color. And that starch is just getting incorporated into that pasta. We're gonna wanna leave this a little bit looser than normal, and you're gonna see why, because we're gonna add some cheese to this, and it's gonna tighten it all up. Let's see where we are seasoning on the sauce. Turn that down, and then we're gonna add this beautiful provolone that we have. All right, and then Parmigiano Reggiano. With that, you have your basil and your parsley that we chopped. Throw in a few of these beautiful zucchini that we cut up before. You can already see it getting really cheesy there. And then we're gonna plate this, right? I'm gonna add a little bit more water. I don't like the way this looks. Just like that. All right, all that in there. That's all the flavor right there. And then all the beautiful chips go on top after that. Just like that. And then of course a little more cheese, because you have to, right? Spaghetti al Nerano.